Islam Makhachev responds to Khamzat Chimaev after the callout. Makhachev finally broke his silence on the Russian channel Ashitika, touching on everything fans have been waiting to hear. He spoke with Ilia Chimaev about his fight with Jack Della, giving a peek at what's next for the former champ. He even entertained the idea of fighting Ilia Topuria right after his bout with Jack Della, though he admitted it depends on how his weight fluctuates post-fight. Islam called it a super fight and said he's very interested in the matchup, making it clear that El Matador is on his radar. He also weighed in on Khamzat Chimaev's recent performance and the bold call-out the newly crowned champ made, claiming the fastest path to becoming pound-for-pound #1 would be to beat Makhachev. Islam was diplomatic but firm, saying he doesn't want to stir tension between Dagestanis and Chechens, but he isn't backing down from anyone. His focus is squarely on Jack Della Maddalena, yet he left the door open, making it clear that a future fight with Chimaev is something he would absolutely consider. Islam's team isn't taking Jack Della lightly, and rightly so. The newly crowned welterweight king has shown an incredible all-around MMA game in his title-winning performance. Here's what Islam had to say. Besides signing the contract with Jack Della, all the verbal agreements are done. We're just waiting. It should be announced in the coming weeks. At the last camp I was 183 to 185 pounds. Now I'm 190 pounds. I'm at a comfortable weight to train with fighters at 170. We worked a lot with weights to increase mass. The Topuria fight does interest me as it's a big fight and I would like to do it, but I'm not sure if I'll return to lightweight. Weight cutting has always been tough. After my next fight, I'll see how much weight I regain. If after a month my weight is back at 185 pounds, then we can talk about it. But if it's higher, considering how much weight I've already gained, I'll have to sit down with my team and discuss it. As for Chimaev, I saw his performance and was impressed by it. Maybe he could have finished him if he stayed more active, but still very impressive the way he dominated. I don't want to open the door to any kind of conflict between our people. But let's see. I have a tough fight ahead of me. Regarding my fight with Maddalena, I think the difference is mainly weight. I plan to control him, make him tired, and impose my style of fighting. This is a new step for us, moving to a higher weight class, which requires different preparation and sparring partners. It's all a learning process. Leon Edwards targets a November return, Carlos Prates, Ian Gary in the mix. Edwards just confirmed he's stepping back into the octagon in November, and he wants to do it on the same card as Jack Della Maddalena vs Islam Makhachev at Madison Square Garden. Leon weighed in on the upcoming title fight in his division, saying he's unsure who will come out on top between Islam and Jack, though he's leaning toward the Dagestani. As for his own opponent, nothing is set in stone yet. It could be either Buckley or Michael Morales. Carlos Prates called him out as well after his big win over Jeff Neal, as the rest of the top 5 is either already booked or doesn't quite make sense. And of course, with the UFC, anything can happen. A fight with Ian Gary is still on the table, a battle between two UK giants that would definitely turn heads. Leon's comeback is shaping up to be intriguing, and fans are wondering if he can turn his career around and claw his way back to the top. His focus and motivation seem stronger than ever after 2 back-to-back losses, and this card could be the perfect platform to re-establish himself as a serious title contender. How do you see it playing out? Can Edwards reclaim his spot among the elite? Drop your thoughts below.
Oh. You got a timeline on when you're going to be back?
November. Yeah, November for sure.
Madison Square Garden, maybe?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
So I think JDM is fighting Islam in NSD, so I want to be on the same card, you know.
How are you feeling there? Like after, it's been a while now. Since the Brady
I
fight.
feel good. Been training, been helping him in camp, and I'm ready to go. You know, I feel like I've waited for the division to start over a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready to go. You know. So.
What's your prediction for JDM and
Islam?
Makhachev?
I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know. I feel like JDM is good scrambler. He's a bigger guy. I don't know. I'm excited to see.
Is Islam big enough? Is he going to be able to?
Let's see.
Khamzat Chimaev has been making headlines every day since capturing the middleweight belt, and this time it's about claims he destroyed Nasruddin Imavov in sparring. We now have full details. Top UFC middleweight KO Baralho says Chimaev dominated Imavov in training, finishing him 6 or 7 times and giving him virtually no chance to mount any offense. KO believes Imavov probably doesn't truly want to face the champion because he knows what will happen if they share the cage. Adding a twist, there's also footage of KO himself getting choked by Chimaev, so by that logic, the same point could be made about him. Imavov has spoken a little about training with Khamzat, offering few specifics but admitting Chimaev is incredibly strong and tough, a fighter you can't take lightly. Imavov and KO are set to face each other on September 6th in Paris in what could be a title eliminator.
Yeah, I think the UFC is just preparing himself in case that if he beats me, that they have another options to go to fight. And to be honest, I don't think that's gonna happen. And to be more honest, I don't think he wants to fight Khamzat, because I heard that he went to train with Khamzat, like real training. He wasn't helping Khamzat. He wasn't like on his training camp. He wasn't nothing. They were training against each other. And Khamzat mopped the floor with him, finishing him like 6-7 times in 2 rounds of 5 minutes. So he knows that he doesn't want this fight. And it's not a fight that interests the UFC, because if he wins the fight against me, he will go there, try to strike. Khamzat gonna take him down, and then he's gonna do exactly the same with all others, because Brandon Allen took him down. He was with his back on the floor. He couldn't do shit.
In a recent
I woke up with very disappointing information today. The plan was Arman Tsarukyan versus Ilia Topuria. Because I wake up today and Ilia says he's out. Ilia apparently has said that he's not going to fight until next year. What are you telling us? Because the rankings say you're #1 in the world in front of everybody. Any weight class, pound for pound. The category of 155 has you sitting on top. But you're telling us that you can't do it until next year. Shouldn't I interpret that to say as you can't beat the guys in your own opinion? I mean, should I interpret it some other way? Regardless of who the opponent was, let's say it's Tsarukyan, let's say it's Paddy, let's say it's Justin Gaethje. We know for sure it's one of those 3 guys, and you're telling me you can't beat him in November, and you're telling me that you can't beat him in December. Don't I need to take you at your word, and don't I need to adjust the rankings accordingly, at least for now? Do I need to look a little further into bringing in an interim champion?